All right, let's see. We still got people coming in. It's my water. Hi. Mm.
How you doing?
I am doing great. I hope everybody had a great weekend.
Yeah, I just got back in town from Kansas City, so
Mm.
cousin
Well,
got married.
oh, okay. I
Mm.
hope everyone blessed the nuptials. Let me see. All right. I'm gonna mute everybody till we get. So we'll hold on a few more, maybe 1 or 2 more minutes, see if we get some more people in. Mm. Finish. Okay. All right. Let me see who's on the call. Joshua, Linda. Hi, Coach Linda. Lisa.
Hi. I had to find the mute and all that stuff on here. How you doing? Y'all have a good weekend? How was your Saturday, Toby?
What did I do Saturday?
Was it Saturday?
Oh, the class. It was
Yeah.
awesome. Thank you
Oh,
for
cool.
reminding
Good.
me because I'm going to go through that. Um, okay, T. Brooks, are you feeling better? Are you at work? She might be at work, y'all. I hate you couldn't come. We had a really good time. So thank you for reminding me that, Linda. I'm gonna go through
I'm at
some of
work.
the huh?
I said I am at work. I don't have anything on my arms because I still have a rash on my arms and a little bit on my face. So I just got liner and a little shadow.
Well, it doesn't look bad, via Zoom.
Well, yeah, it's much better, but it's still down my arms and a little bit on my legs.
Okay.
When they got me some Allegra hives stuff with me, so
Now, how did the breakout happen?
shrimp. And I haven't had it in a while, and I've never been allergic to it. I noticed that I couldn't eat it back to back like I used to, but I hadn't had it in a while. Cooked me some shrimp Thursday night, probably a little bit more than half the bag, so that's probably the problem.
Yeah, and I know you can develop allergies later in life, like the peanuts and stuff like that. So I hate that because I love me some shrimp. I'm gonna be mad if I wake up with a seafood allergy. I'm gonna have an attitude.
I like really, because I wouldn't even deal with this guy because he's talking about he couldn't eat shrimp and seafood, and I'm like, oh,
Wait a minute, you wouldn't date him because he couldn't eat seafood? That is insane.
That's terrible. I was thinking about that today because I'm like, that's terrible. Now I'm having a problem.
That is extra terrible. All right, well
Years ago, I'm better.
We'll go ahead and get started. I'm gonna share my screen. So you guys can see the open studio. We were able to do 4 or 5 boards. I can't exactly remember, but we'll walk through it real quick. But great open studio. Tashika came and Jareen. Um, got through some really good boards. We did focus mostly on the trowel because a lot of people like, oh, I'm an artist, but then when it comes to decorative painting, you really have to be well versed in the use of a Venetian trowel. So both of them had done art, been really really good at it. But if you guys can master that, okay, can y'all see my screen?
Yes.
All right. Okay, so let me back up a little. Yeah, we had a really good time. We laughed and laughed. right, so I'll just go through some of the content so you guys can see everything you missed for Open Studio, and hopefully you guys can catch the next one. Let's see what's in the chat. I can't wait to hear about the open house. Not the guy had to go over the who said the trial was about to take you out? Be quiet, Tashika. That trial was not about to take you out. You did good. But I am going to show everything. Yeah. So this is just us working. So I always want people to see like it is a full admit all. Okay. All right. Did we get everybody in? Sorry, guys. I just want to make sure I got everybody logged in. Okay. All right. So this is me and Jareen. I'm helping Jareen trial through. But if you are interested in doing walls, ceilings, things like that, it is very, it's going to take your business to the next level once you master that trowel. So we did a fine glitter sample. We did a jumbo. Let's see. We did a lot of metallics. This is us working on the metallics. So this is the simplest thing you guys will probably do, the metallics. And I do a lot of my metallics with the wallpaper brush, so I don't reinvent the wheel. I use, things out of the paint store that I can create with. So this is if you're in the Paint to Profits or if you're already in the Academy, this is definitely one of the courses. So on the big wall, this is the one to make. It will make your break and not make your I done scared everybody in the class. All right, let's see. So this is just me demoing. So this is the metallic waves technique right here. Let's see what else we got. Look at Tashika. Why are you so scared?
That is. That is.
Don't be. Look how you scared. Both of you guys did really good. I don't know if Jareen is on the call, but both of you guys were very impressive in class. And so that's what I try to tell people. Don't be scared of the brush. Don't be scared of paint. Because scared money makes no money. Is that a thing? I feel like my grandmama used to say that. I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. I've heard it.
Oh, okay. Now, for those of you that are going through your Paint to Profits, going through your online courses, Tashika brought her samples in, and they look amazing. So Tashika is from, tell me again? Little Rock, Arkansas. Yes, she actually came in for a class from Little Rock, Arkansas, so you can do it too. But she has been in my Paint to Profits business coaching program, and she brought her samples that she has been working on at home. Oh my God, these are gorgeous. So let's start off one by one. I'm a good sales lady. Now, you did do these samples on your own at home. Oh, beautiful. So let's start with this one. The glass beads. Yes, ma'am. Oh, you did such a lovely job. Thank you. Beautiful. Oh, nice. The elephant hide. I love that. Gorgeous. You did so good. I was proud. Very proud. Proud fairy Wallmother. All right. Ooh, I love that. So I see see what you're saying about your glitter.
Yes.
So you have to make sure you stir up your glitter and your glass by hand. Because if you don't do it and you dump it on there and it's clumps of glitter, you'll get that. But this is really pretty if it was like an art piece. It's supposed to be flaky. It's glass.
Okay. I didn't know if I
And then let me see your prop. Oh yes. Now what is this? Is this the glass?
This is diamond glass. And what else did I use? I used a different type of glitter as well.
Oh, honey, you are not playing, but I love it.
Thank you.
I'm glad online courses are working.
Yes. Now you can start. You know, I am a fan of the crop. I love the crop.
I love how you wrote your formula.
Yes.
All right, guys, this is the program working, baby. What I really liked was Tashika wrote down what she used and what she did. So always notate that when you're at home practicing, making up stuff, write it in a journal, write it in a book. You can even put number 1 on the sample and then number 1 in your book, however you want to journal it. But it's good to keep up with your formulas.
Oh, this one's gorgeous.
Y'all see that crop? Who taught you that crop?
So, yeah,
This is the first time I watched these. I'm so proud of you. You did all these at home by yourself.
Yes, ma'am.
So that means your videos were working. Oh, I love that color too.
Thank you.
I don't know. It's something about that other side. It's giving me life.
Really? Thank you.
Yeah, I like them. Very proud of you. Do you like them? I'm ready to have your samples.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Okay, all right. Let's see. Oh, so we did take Tashika's samples and added a little extra. So we're in the studio for Open Studio, and Tashika has done her samples at home by herself. But we're gonna add just a little extra to give it a little extra pop. So stay tuned. So what we decided to do was glaze a couple of the samples on one half. The white metallic plaster you got silk. And then you did this at home, so very good. So what we're going to do is see how double loaded the trowel. And we're going to come in. Okay, so we're going to offload this a little bit. Okay, I'll finish up trowel. 45-degree angle, straight. Slow down. I can't see the prop.
Okay.
So I don't let you just come in class and run wild. I really teach you guys how to hold that trowel and get the desired effect, or achieve the desired effect. I'm going to bring it a little bit darker. So on that sample on the right side or left, we added a little bit of metallic plaster or luster stones, the same thing, with some palette deco from 4FX. Let's see, what else we got here? Okay, you like them glazed?
I love them glazed. I love them. And I definitely I wanted that look to make those peaks stand out more.
It definitely adds a little more interest to it when you put in the dark. So we did a dark brown and black glaze combined. We glazed this one. What do you think about glazing them?
If someone wants it a little bit more, darker, I can go with the glaze. And if they want to keep it lighter.
Okay. And what do you think about this one?
I love having
Yeah. Okay.
how it look up.
So doing these finishing layers really makes a difference. It takes you from boring blah. Not that this is boring, but you see what I'm saying? Some people may want that solid finish, but then it takes you up, to the next layer.
And I said upgrade.
Okay. So these look really good. Let me see. I think that was probably the last one. Oh, let's see. Okay. You like them glazed?
I love them glazed. I love them. And I definitely I wanted that look to make them.
Okay. This is the jumbo glitter. So the glitter finishes I teach you are actually architectural coatings, meaning They're durable for restaurants, commercial, kids' rooms. They don't flake at all.
No blow dryer and paper plate required. And these walls, really pretty. Is it a lot easier to use second coat? Okay. It is.
And we're able to get these
So this should be really
glitter
quick
walls
and
done in 2 coats. So you're literally out of there in 2 days. Super fast, super easy.
45-degree angle.
And this is both of their first time using that trowel. So you can see
Yeah,
Nice.
it's doable.
The jumbo glitter is catching into the second. Okay. The jumbo glitter is catching into the first layer. So it's filling it in. Remember, I was like, don't worry about the trowel. Yes. So it's filling, make sure you fill all that in. But these are great.
We did a little bit of stenciling in class.
Keep lifting. Oh, very pretty.
They turned out really nice. So the base coat was the metallic woolly, and that is a finish, but we took it to the next layer and did a stencil on top. So I like to send you guys home with a little bit of everything. Again, open studios are free if you are in the program. And these are just some, we had a little photo shoot, had a little fun afterwards. Ooh, I gotta put some filters on these. But yeah, we just had a really good time. Oh, I got a few testimonials.
Hi, my name is Tashika, but you can call me Tiki. Paintings by Tiki, but I'm changing to Keon Designs. I really, really enjoyed my class. I have been procrastinating for years, y'all. Don't do it. Don't do it. I've been following Toby for so long, and I'm so glad that I finally made the trip from Little Rock, Arkansas to Atlanta to take the class. I enjoyed it. Everything was wonderful, and I have an amazing portfolio to do my business for.
Thank you, Tashika, and then we'll hear from Jareen, and that'll be the last of our content from the class.
My business is J.I. Creative Studios, and I'm so grateful to have found Faux Decor by Toby. What I will say is that I put it off for a long time, but I'm so happy that I took the class. My favorite thing about the class is the hands-on experience, and I also enjoy the coaching calls because she keeps us accountable, and that's something that I really needed. So if you are hesitant, I'm here to tell you you should go ahead and take it because it is, I believe it's life changing if you're really serious about your business. So don't hesitate, sign up, and that, trust me, I'm here, take it. So that's all I have to say.
All right, so again, we had a really,
My business.
I just can't say how, I mean, we had a good time, didn't we, Tashika? Here are, some of the finishes. Look how pretty they turned out. And that's not even dry. We did a gunmetal glitter wall. I was really proud of you ladies. All right, so that's all I think I have to show off. Yep, because that was my night. Yeah, we already saw that. All right, yeah, so I just wanted...
Very pretty.
Stop sharing. Let me stop sharing. So I just wanted to show you guys what the open studio looks like. It is included, you know, in you guys' training. So really try to make it. It's not like you guys have overhead and rent and you have to pay a crew and you have to buy this, this, and that. The way I teach you this business is you don't spend any money until you get the deposit. I mean, obviously you have to spend money to prep and practice and things like that, but that money is very minimal in my opinion. It's not like, you know, you're opening up a hair salon, you have rent and booth rent and have to find stock. Like, it's just you guys. So just make the best of it. So when I have these open studios, if you can get down here, get here. Okay. Because it is really, I think, good for you guys to get in, let me hold your hand, train you, and really work you through, all the techniques and the textures. But again, very proud. I'm going to be posting my testimonials from you ladies. I hope you don't mind. Uh, I'm sorry, I'm checking the chat. Yep, great job. So again, take your business serious, take your art serious, your craft serious. Get to Atlanta if you can. Train with us. Usually it's a 10 to 2, 10 or maybe 11 to 3 situation, but it is definitely worth the money. Well, even if you are not in the group, you can still come. I think I can't remember what it was, but it was maybe 2 something. But anyway, Tashika, any last words about the open studio?
I just really enjoyed it, and like I said, I'm glad I finally got the time to come and meet you and get the hands-on. I am a hands-on learner, even though your online courses are very detailed and wonderful and amazing. I just still wanted to come and get that one-on-one with you, and you were phenomenal.
So how is your confidence level now?
I think I'm ready. I think I'm ready. It's just gonna take me a little bit more time, getting used to the trial, especially if I'm doing an actual wall.
Okay.
Sample boards are easy, but yeah, I think I'm ready. So I'm working on. You see, I did my flyer, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and post it.
Let me show you guys her flyer. So the thing is, don't wait till you think you're ready. Y'all are ready. If you sign up for this class, you're ready, right? So if you are still doing your 3 months, start getting your branding together, getting the look of all of your socials together. There's no reason to wait for that. If I were y'all, I would even start getting people's attention with your samples that you're making. Don't wait. Don't sit around and wait. Start marketing. Let me see. You put it in the group. So let me show you the flyer she made. Now, I hope you guys realize I do give you a digital portfolio. So when people ask you what does this look like or send me a picture of that, you have it. Whether you actually did the wall or not. So I'm the kind of person that I'm not gonna leave any coins on the table. So if somebody asks me if I can do clouds, I'm gonna lie and be like, yeah, I can do clouds. I'm gonna figure it out. That's just how I am. And I'm very confident about it because paint is what I do. Plaster is what I do. Art is what I do. It's very little that I can't figure out. So when you guys are talking to people and they ask you, do you do this and that, just say yes. And then call me up and we're going to figure it out. We definitely going to figure it out. Let me see if I can blow this up. Now, Tashika, is this flyer to pass out to anybody? Just like...
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm getting some printed, but also we have a few local magazines here, and one is specifically for homes. So I'm gonna pay for an ad and have them to put that in there.
Okay. So you guys, she did this on her own in Canva, correct?
That's correct.
Okay, looks amazing. Now these are, I think these 3, are these the pictures that I gave you, or are these your pictures?
The middle one is mine, but the 2 on the end, the glitter and the crock, is yours.
Okay. So
and the main picture is a project that I did back in 2020.
Okay, yeah.
That one.
So I love how you did that. So if you guys haven't done your samples, you still have the materials to create your brand. They're still out there. I've given you a picture of everything. And then when you even start to sell it, like people in the DPA know, they can call me up and say, hey, I sold this technique, but I want to show it in a room. So 9 times out of 10, I've got 20 pictures of anything I'm teaching you in a room. Different colors. I got 30 years worth of portfolio assets. So anything that I'm teaching you that you need a picture of, just ask. If you meet a designer and she's like, oh, what does crock look like in this room? I got so many crock pictures. I mean, seriously, I could do a coffee table book on crock. But
Tommy, do you have like a burgundy color croc that you've done in a room?
no, I don't have burgundy. You would ask for burgundy.
Okay,
No.
that's okay.
Yeah, typically, and I would love to do burgundy. I bet that would be pretty, but no, typically I'm doing black, white, silver. I've done bronze before, gray, any kind of grays, metallics, champagne. I've done tons of champagne. I think I already said pearl. So yeah, I'm usually doing like the primary. I guess those be considered primary or neutral
Well, what
tones.
neutral color would you recommend with a burgundy theme? Because her powder room is more of a burgundy, but she wants to crop.
I would
thinking
stick
of-
with champagne or pearl. And
Okay,
I don't have my
that's what
I don't think I have my champagne samples up here. No, but
okay.
I have a pearl. I have a pearl crackle. And you could probably even go darker, warmer than this.
Okay.
Can you see that?
Yes.
Okay. So that would be pretty. This is the board I wanted to show you in class, but it's in my house. But this, I think this shade would be really, this is pearl. And you can go even warmer, which would probably be like the shade of my drapes. But I think this would look pretty with burgundy. I'm a little scared of the gold or silver. I think that might be a little dated. Because, you know, if she gets rid of the burgundy, this pearl, I think, could float to any color scheme or, you know,
Okay.
whatever she
Perfect.
decides. But
Thank you.
yep, I would stick with anywhere champagne pearl. So what's burgundy on the project? Like her furniture or something?
No, so in her powder room, she has like a bronze ceramic like wash bowl, but her walls are they're like a burgundy, a deep burgundy color.
Oh, wait, so does she want to keep the croc burgundy or not?
Well, that's the option that I talked with her about, but
Okay.
I can pitch the champagne. I'll pitch the champagne color.
Okay.
Because I was like, that may be just, I mean, even though all her walls are burgundy already, but I was thinking maybe break it up. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Well, you can, no, don't break it up. Either make them,
Break it up.
yeah, all one color or, you know. But I would
Okay.
do a burgundy sample and then I would do a pearl or a champagne sample and I would just let her pick.
Okay.
And you also could do, remember we talked about glazing? So you guys, when you're glazing, you can glaze just about any technique. Glazing is just a toning layer. So technically, you could give her pearl or champagne, and you could glaze it with a burgundy glaze.
Oh.
So she may like
Okay.
that. So that's why I'm always telling you guys, think outside. Like I'm teaching you the basics, but then think outside the box. So if she likes, you know, like this pearly tone, then imagine when you glaze it, the glaze goes into the cracks. You understand? So the
Yes.
glaze will seep into the cracks and you'll wipe down the pearl so that the pearl will pop out and then the cracks get the glaze.
Okay. Okay.
So try that, you know. But again, charge her. I mean, I don't know the dynamics, so I haven't, you know, I'm not aware. But you should be charging her either half for her project or for each sample board. Okay? And that will cover you having to buy the material to do the samples. So don't just be out there doing free samples. Make sure you're charging for your samples.
Sounds good.
All right, but yeah, again, I'm really proud. I think you should, again, take this. If you can take this, ooh, I wonder, can I copy it? Let's see. Let's see if, does anybody have any questions? But while I'm focusing on Tashika, I don't want to run out of time. If you guys have questions, please drop it in the chat. So let me see if we can change this to a banner for you. Did you try that already? Well, no, I guess you only been
I
home
have
for a
not.
day.
I have not.
Sorry. Don't mean to bully you.
That's okay.
Can...
After that road trip back, I was in bed basically all day yesterday.
Oh, how long did it take you to get back?
About 7 hours.
Whew. Well, thank you, ma'am. I appreciate you coming. Okay, so let's see if we can create, what do we call it? A YouTube thumbnail?
YouTube. Yeah, you said use YouTube banner, I think.
Let's see what it gives us. YouTube banner. I feel like the banner is going to be too skinny. I feel like it's more of this YouTube ad landscape.
Okay.
And then, did I save your thing? Oh, no, I just copied it. Let me see if I can save it as um well, oh, sorry, hold on. I'm just gonna put croc flyer so I can find it again. All right, guys. So, and then if anybody else wants to try some of their graphics, we can definitely do that. Okay, so I saved it to my computer. Now I'm going into Canva and I want to upload it from my computer. What do we call it? Croc. Oh, I don't see it. Let me see. Croc flyer. There it is. So croc flyer. So I'm opening up the croc flyer in Canva. All right, let's see if we can figure out how to, oh, you know what? It may just let me resize it. Let me see. I'm gonna add it as, oh, I'm gonna set it as a background and see what we get. No, I don't like that. So let's stretch it out. Again, you guys should play around in Canva a lot. It saves you so much money. You don't have to pay a graphics person. They do have a free version. I think I paid for the paid version. It's like $9.99 a month or something like that. Okay. I wonder, can we resize this YouTube picture? Open. Are y'all following what I'm doing?
I'm trying to follow along on my Canva.
Oh, are you? Yeah, this is a YouTube picture. I want to create a banner. So let's go back to where I was. So you have this asset. So it may be a thing where you just need to stretch it out. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because I don't think it's gonna let me do it. Let me see.
Okay.
YouTube banner. Let's put YouTube again. YouTube thumbnail. Oh, I like the thumbnail. Let's see. Resize this design. Yeah, it's still leaving the sides. No,
Gotcha.
I want to fill in. So what you could do is this. You could say, hey, let me make this the set it. You can set the image as the background, right?
Okay.
Then you can lighten it up. Something like that. Then you can bring the original back over. But I would rather see, I wish I had your asset. I wish I had the layout of this. Because what I would do is I would stretch it to the width, of the thumbnail.
Okay.
And then I would pull all of this up and stretch it out across the width. So just when you're in, so do you know what I'm saying? Do you feel comfortable with resizing it to a thumbnail?
Oh yeah, I'll play around with
Yeah,
it.
okay.
Play around with it today.
Yeah, so this is, I mean, it's not bad, but I don't think it's the best use of a thumbnail.
Right. Okay.
I mean, that's not bad either, but what I don't like about, I love this, but if you could get rid of the letters here, the letters here, and the letters here, that could be a really nice thumbnail. Do you see what I did?
You say get rid of the lettering that's in the background.
Yes. So get rid of the lettering over here. Get rid of GIVE. Get rid of this little L and LLSA and this K. And then that could be a really nice thumbnail.
Okay.
But what I was saying, I really wish this thumbnail could fit like this. Like
Right,
make this your thumbnail and then put all your words down here. You
Okay,
understand?
I'll play
Okay.
around. I would definitely play around with it while
Yeah.
I'm off today.
And then when you go back in, you can pull this image into the crop app that I gave you, and it's going to crop it into 3 pictures. So you know how to do that, right?
Right.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Does anybody else have some graphics they want me to see and kind of play around with? Let me see. Go back to home. Yeah, so I do a lot of thumbnail graphics because I'm trying to build my YouTube. And the thumbnail graphics, I just have them on deck. I have gone in and just created all types of thumbnail graphics. I've layered myself on top of my work, put the words to it, and now when I'm in YouTube or I need a thumbnail, I can just go here and grab it. And if I need to change the title, I can. So that's something you guys can do too. Create you almost a bank, an asset bank of different pictures and files and things like that. So when you get ready to post, you're not like, oh Lord, now I gotta sit down and post. You already have it. So it probably took me 45 minutes just to create these. But I did this for YouTube. So if you don't have Canva, I suggest highly getting it. That'll save you hundreds, if not thousands, of dollars on a graphics person. And then go to YouTube. Go to YouTube and go to Canva and follow them. And they pretty much have um, a video for any and everything. So go to the actual Canva account and learn how to take Canva. Learn how to use your Canva. It's free. Look at all these videos. So this is kind of how I figure out what I want to do. If I don't know how to do it, I'll just do a word search in Canva, while I'm in YouTube to figure out. But they have videos for days. So I would start with the beginner stuff and then work your way down. But, I feel like Canva is kind of like self-explanatory, but I am a tech grad, so I don't know. Maybe you guys don't find it so easy, but here is your Canva resource right here. And I wouldn't even pay somebody to do that. Like, it's so easy to be in Canva, to work in Canva. So, let's see. Let's see who else is on the call. All right, so Joshua, when are you going to be joining us?
It's hard to say. I'm in a predicament right now where I'm trying to get some solid ground.
Okay, well, you're in the right place, so stay on with the coaching calls, okay?
You say what?
I said you're in the right place, so just stay on with the calls.
Absolutely.
Are you still working on any of your artwork?
I am, but I was wondering, because I see, okay, so, like, the type of art that you into and how you do it. I'm trying to figure out where I would fit in this, because, like, most of the art that I take interest in is a lot of ink pen drawings, and graphic design art, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm trying to figure out my lane and my path as far as that. But I see your style of art and how the people you work with is kind of different. So I'm like, okay, how would I?
Well, the thing is, you need to figure out, regardless of the type of art you're doing, do you have your business in order? Like all of these things that I'm teaching you today, it doesn't matter what type of art you do. We're speaking on branding today. Do you see what I'm saying?
Okay, I got you. I got you.
So if you don't have your branding set up, if your business isn't set up properly, I really speak a lot to that, more so than the artistry. Does that make sense?
I was focused on the wrong thing then. Okay.
Well, no, I want you to focus on your art, but you definitely need to make sure your business is in order.
And that's where I'm at right now. I got the idea, but I have to, get things in order, like as far as taking the necessary steps to get it up off the ground,
All right. Well, just stay, in the group, because I always preach, like, get your branding together first. How do you look on IG? How do you look on TikTok? How do you look on LinkedIn? All of these things that you're doing and posting every day, they need to look professional. If you have a personal page and a business page, that's good. Because I don't want to come to your business page and it looks too personal. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I just have one page. And I do put personal stuff, but for me, it's really more so business. So I am very aware of what I'm putting on that page. But again, like I like to kind of take a look. Are you on IG?
I am, yeah.
Is it a business page?
It's in the works.
Okay, let's see. What is it?
It's in the works. So JH
JH
777
777
SHA
SHA
LO
LO.
AM.
Right here?
That's me right
Okay,
there. So
so
I
it's
wouldn't necessarily say it's a business page, but that's where I post a lot of my stuff.
okay.
You know,
Well, first of
like
all, I would change the name.
okay,
If you're serious about making money and selling your work, you need to look like you want to make money and sell your work. So figure this out. What's the name of your business?
mm, dope artistry.
So that needs to probably be your name, right? I'm not
Absolutely.
mad. I'm not mad at this picture. Do you have a logo?
I'm working on that right now. That's what
Okay.
I'm working on, my logo.
So you're gonna need a logo. I would create highlights right here. Do you know what the highlights are?
I'm still trying to get used to, because I ended up serving time, so I'm still trying to get used to how to use social media and everything.
Okay.
It's still kind of
Well,
new to me, you know.
you have access to all of the coaching calls via the app. So you can start watching all of these calls. You have access to the replays. So this is my page. I changed my name to Coach TobeyRenee because I'm moving more over to the education and helping people grow their businesses. These are my highlights.
Okay.
So for you, whatever type of art you do, you need a highlight for each one. You also need a highlight that says how to find me or contact me or whatever. Are you on YouTube or TikTok?
I'm on TikTok, but I don't have a YouTube.
Okay, so you need a highlight for whatever other socials you have. Hold on, guys. Let me see. Somebody's trying to get back in. Why do I feel like somebody tried to get back in? Oh, T Brooks. Hold on. Admit. Okay. All right.
Okay.
So you're gonna need your highlights. Whatever kind of art it is you do sell, I need a highlight for if it's graphics, cartoon, whatever it is. I need a highlight for each one. You can create a banner, so this never changes on my page. I always encourage
Okay.
everybody to do. So what we just did in Canva for Tashika is for right here, her banner. So you just make sure that you're looking the part, and then you can start, posting all your other stuff. But let me go back to yours. But see how empty yours looks?
Yeah.
I need it to look like a business, and everything I just told you that's not gonna cost you nothing. It just costs you time. So,
Yeah.
if you want to be a real business person and be in business to make money, you got to look like that. So, and I love what you're doing. I mean, it may not be wall finishes, but this is beautiful. Wait, you only got 6 pictures?
Yeah.
Okay, I need
That's
you to
what
I need you to start filling in a little more too, okay? Let's
It's
start
my
posting
problem.
twice a week. If can you do that twice a week?
Absolutely. See, my problem is I put more attention towards building my portfolio because I have books and portfolios and stuff. Instead, and my friends keep telling me, bro, you got to post more. You got to post more. I'm like, yeah, but I need to.
Well, if you
So
have a
I get,
portfolio, you have the content. You just take pictures of it, right?
yeah.
Okay. So these are the things that we talk about in the program, because you got to do the little things. You got to do the work. If you don't do the work,
Mm-hmm.
nobody's going to ever find you. And well, I love this at Easy E, but this looks really good to me. So first you need to build your brand. Focus on that, okay?
Okay.
Um, let's see. Donna, are you still on? How are things going with you?
I'm still here. I've been sick for the
Okay.
past week.
Do you want to audit your social, your IG or TikTok or anything?
Not yet. I'm not ready yet.
Okay. All
I'm
right.
still nervous with mine. I'm getting it together though.
Okay. In class in the open studio, I said I'm gonna start bringing a paintbrush and beat y'all. Beep beep beep. Like, remember, you guys are. This is not an after school program. This is a business coaching program. If you invested in, you have to do the work. Let's see. Oh, Lisa is on. Lisa, what you got going on?
Well, this is my first
Your first call.
first time. Yeah. I'm Verna, but my middle name is Lisa.
Oh,
Everybody
okay.
call me Lisa.
Well, I just assumed, I knew it was Verna, but I thought maybe Lisa was your first name. Do you want me to audit your page?
I don't have one yet.
Oh,
So
okay.
I gotta, you know.
What do you have?
Well, I'm not on social media, not my business at all.
Okay.
All I have on social media is personal stuff.
Okay.
Which every now and then on my Instagram, I may post something that I painted, and at the time, you know, it was just therapy. So I'm just like, you know, oh, look what I did. So
Can I see
so
it?
I wouldn't use that. Looking at what you have done, I kind of I got an idea because
Okay.
I'm in graphic design. I've been doing that for some years, probably
Right.
about 20 years. So I work in Adobe
Mm.
Photoshop mainly. So it's easier for me to just, if I know the dimensions, I can add, you know, to design something easily to go just get in
Yes.
there on my page. So
Yeah, so that's
just
a blessing
I'm
to
getting
have that.
ideas.
Okay. Well,
You know,
do you mind if I see your personal?
I'm sorry to say that again.
Do you mind if I see your personal?
Instagram.
Uh-huh.
Go ahead. It's,
What is it?
Vernon Clark 82.
Clark?
82. Yeah.
All right. So what I would do is, instead of starting from scratch, I would just convert this over to a business page.
Okay.
You already have 200 followers. So if you're comfortable with that, I would convert this over to a business and then delete all the stuff, you know. But if you're not, you know, I see you got, you know, the babies and stuff. If you're not comfortable with that, you can create a business page and start from scratch. That's fine. Or you can create this business and then build on top of that. So you can I would go through and delete everything that you don't need. Like, keep the pictures of the family and the kids and all of that. But anything that's old, delete that and then just turn this into the business and start building on that.
Okay.
That's what I would do. But again, you need your highlights, whatever it is, all the art you can create or that you create or you do, the types of things that you design. I would do a a highlight here. I would also do a highlight on how to book me or how to find me. And within that highlight, maybe you don't have any of your consultations or estimates, or maybe you don't have all of that set up like via QuickBooks. But at least if you put an email, they can email you and say, hey, I'm emailing you. I want a consultation.
Okay.
So if you guys don't have a website set up, if you're not using QuickBooks yet, or some kind of CRM system or booking or appointment system, at least put an email and tell people the call to action would be email me or call me. You know, if you want to hire me, you want to book me, until you can get all that set up, you got to give people a way to put money in your pocket. All right.
Okay.
And so even my profile, so see how your profile just says your name? I think the same thing for you, Josh. It was just like nothing. When you go to my profile, I'm telling you exactly what it is I do, how I want you to find me or call me or whatever. So my call to action is, you know, I help people, blah, blah, blah. I'm helping people retire their jobs, blah, blah, blah. Take a master class. So that's how I find my people. Before, my call to action was, it probably was something, something, something. Click here for a consultation, and then you can click on the link. Um, but again, I can't put in everything. You're not going to be able to put everything in your bio. So whatever you can't fit in your bio, make it a highlight. So I have a highlight to join my masterclass. I have a highlight to join my decorative painting, my app. I have a highlight for you to see my art at Bloomingdale. So create your highlights and people can find you that way. They can at least see what you want them to see and what you want them to know. So again, make sure you figure out too your brand colors, whatever that may be. Mine are typically anything teal, turquoise, black and white, something along that level. So you guys have got to get your socials up so people can find you. Now on my TikTok, it's a little a little more ratchet because y'all know how TikTok is. It's like whatever over on TikTok. Um, let me see if I can even get in my TikTok on my laptop. On TikTok, I don't really stress. I mean, I post. Ooh, please let me log in. I don't know. I haven't been on my laptop in so long. I don't want to use the email login with TikTok. Yeah. It's interesting. The laptop client and the phone clients are so different. Is it letting me log in? Yeah, I'm sorry guys. I'm not gonna be able to show y'all my TikTok, but it's not that eventful actually. I probably my IG is more appealing than TikTok because TikTok doesn't really let you do all the things in the yeah, I don't even know how to get in my TikTok. Sorry. I'll know by next week. TikTok shop.
I think TikTok is like because most people be doing it on their phone and stuff, so it's like kind of difficult to do it from the like if you're on a computer or laptop or something.
Oh, I got to work. Yeah, I went in through an older link. So let me see. Okay. So yeah, see my TikTok is not that appealing, but in my profile name, I make sure it reflects something about what I do. Um, decorative painting is my superpower. I can teach you. Take my free live class. Boom. That's all TikTok's gonna let you have. And then in TikTok, I'll always pin. I didn't make a banner in TikTok. I probably could, but I didn't do a banner. I just pinned my top 3 performing posts that people like. And then that's pretty much it. That's all I did in TikTok. Now for my picture, I probably could have did something with the logo, blah blah blah. But I always try to match the climate of the social platform that I'm on. So like when I'm on LinkedIn, that's really by the book. I'm professional. I'm like ooh 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 because it's LinkedIn, it's corporate, it's business. But TikTok, honey, they be on here doing whatever. I be on TikTok looking at live sometime. They selling body shapers. So I just kind of follow what the trend is on whatever platform I'm on. So my TikTok, I don't put all that much into the graphics. I still get the likes and follows. It's fine. Let me see. Chat. Oh, okay. I'm about to look at your IG. Let's see. We got an IG to audit. Okay. All right. Okay, so come up. Can you come off mute, or are you still? Are you at work? Oh, you. Well, I know you're at work, but can you chat? Yes. No. So.
All right, I'm unmuted. I have audio on my phone, but not on my desk.
Okay, so I want you to audit yourself. Tell me what I'm gonna tell you. Let's start from the top.
Well, first of all I have is the giveaway, but that's from like 4 years ago, I think.
Is it still active?
Yeah.
Oh, so they can still get the giveaway.
Well, that's over.
So it's not active.
Well, you're right. It was active on my website. And technically, if anybody signs up to it, it goes. Well, I think that what's that? MailChimp, whatever that is. That's how I use
that's what I used to set up the giveaway where people could sign up to my website. For the, I didn't have a newsletter, but it was a landing page for
Okay.
people to get this, win possibly win one of my artists.
Okay. So we need to
So
get
I need to get that
everything.
off.
You need to get everything updated, obviously. So I would start with. I'm not mad at the picture, but I would like to see a logo here with your face, if possible. So I don't know if you have like a an actual like headshot picture. You know what I'm saying? But that would be good here. And then the name of your business. What's the name of your business?
2270.
It's what?
2270.
2270 art or what?
Yes. And it
Okay.
has different divisions, so yes.
Okay. So I would change this because this is a personal or a business page.
It's a business page.
Okay. Change this. Do you have brand colors? Do you know what your colors are?
Yes.
Okay.
I used like almost like a hunter green with blue and gray.
Okay. So then again, you need to create all your highlights. Do you know how to do that? Well, you have one. You can create highlights in Canva, but all of your highlights need to be reflective of your brand color. So whatever, do you want to still give something away? Okay. How do they book a consultation with you? Okay. How do they buy your art? You understand what I'm saying? Same thing I told I think it was Josh. Um and then come down. Okay, what is this?
That's something I'm working on.
Okay.
It's just a sketch of a series that I'm working on.
Okay. So people who spend thousands and thousands of dollars would click on this and ask the same thing that I did. They're gonna be like, well, what is this? So it would be nice to know what it is. Like, what's inspiring you to do this? Why are you working on it? What is it? You know what I'm saying? Y'all have to put a little bit of history or context to these posts. You can't just put up something and then be like, I'm out. So, kind of tell a story when you're posting stuff like this. Again, I would create a banner up top with whatever your logo is. Make sure your brand colors, put your business name, and do that across the top. And then just keep posting.
Down. The dream, and I went to that studio.
Oh, this is the lady. Okay, all right. Oh, here it is. Yeah, see, like, I would even take one of these and do, oh, but it's not your colors. I was about to say, I would take one of these, like, this would be a beautiful banner. Like, if you turned it horizontal and then maybe softened it, made it a little translucent and put words on the top. These would be really pretty banners. But I would, like I said, I would turn them horizontally and then do my words. I think that's what you should do is pick one of these. But maybe can you do a piece with your brand colors? Okay. That's what I would do. I would do a piece with your brand colors. And then, I would keep everything else. Yeah, it looks really good. I like the work that I'm seeing. But again, when people are spending 10, 15, 20 grand on work with you and they come and see this, it's got to appeal to them. Do you understand what I'm saying? When people come to my page, I get it all the time. When people come to my page, first thing they want to know is, how did you do that banner? It's always the first thing. Then they see what I'm doing. They're like, oh, she's on HGTV. Oh, she's giving business tips. Like, tell people what you want them to know. Show them what it is you do. Show them your art. For yours, Lisa, I would definitely do resin art, maybe a few pictures, or crystal art. You know what I'm saying? Show off everything that you got going on. Again, do your banner, and then, take anything else off the page that you don't want up there.
Your banner, I was notarizing somebody's paperwork when you talked about the banner. That's just I'm trying to see. It's pinned. I see it.
You
I
see?
see it. You have it pinned up there, so that's the first thing.
Yes, all the banners are pinned. My banner used to be out. Okay. Yeah, my banner. So my banner is a video.
Right.
So I made the video in CapCut. I made this whole video in CapCut. So my banner, this is not a picture. This is the beginning of my video. Do you see what I'm saying? So when you go to CapCut, I have a video with this. I made this in Canva, but I brought it into CapCut as the beginning of my video. Same thing with this one. I don't know if you can see. Did you see the beginning flash? That middle picture flash?
I did.
Yeah, same thing over here. These are videos. See how it flashed and then it goes into the Bloomingdale stuff. So I always show that off because, you know, in my career right now, I want to focus more on my education, building this program, helping people, and my art. You know, moving out of being on the ladder. I'm moving out of like the service part of the industry. And this is how I want people to start to know me. So that's why my banner is the fine art. I want people to start to know me as a fine artist. But okay, well,
Thank you.
we are out of time. Okay, so we got a couple of people on. I didn't talk to everybody, but do y'all have any questions?
I did want to know if we could stay on afterwards. I want to share my screen.
This is Lisa.
Correct?
Oh yeah, we can do that. But Lisa's gonna stay on too. I think. Are you staying on, Lisa? Verna,
Yes.
sorry. Okay.
Lisa's fine.
Lisa, okay. All right, guys. So no matter where you are in the program, please do the work. Show up here every Monday. I'm showing up for you guys. If you can't show up, just go into the app, watch the replays. And by now, there's like a long list of replays. So you guys can watch that in your free time. You can even listen to them on your phone if you download the app to your phone. But again, we are all business people. I know I sound like a broken record, but I don't want you guys to get on these calls month after month, week after week, day after day, and you're not doing anything, okay? So I want you guys to really be inspired. It is possible to make a really good living off your artwork, but you gotta get, like today I noticed everybody was pretty much the same. You're not really representing yourself to the fullest. And that's going to be the first step in attracting a hiring clientele. Just because you're talented, nobody cares about that. That first impression is everything. Okay? All right. Well, you guys have a great rest of the week. And Lisa and T. Brooks, stay on and we'll get through the issues that you're having. And then everybody else, I'll see you guys next Monday at 1.
Have a good one.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank
Bye, everybody.
Thank you.